Well, welcome back students to our class of English. So today we're going to learn about tenses. Well, most students get tensed when we talk about tenses, but there is nothing really to be tensed about because today we're going to simplify tenses. Well, tenses is nothing but the ability of verbs to situate themselves in time. So, we have verbs and then we have time, and in three times, that is now, then and later. So that makes it present, future and past. So that's the basic thing about tenses. There is more to it and we'll deep dive into each of those tenses soon. So let's go on with our first tense, which is the simple present tense. So before we deep dive into our first tense, I just want to acquaint you with some of the short forms that we are going to be using during this particular chapter. Let's take an example of the verb take. So, since the verb take is the base form of the infinitive form, we would use V1 for it. Whereas verb took, which is the past form of the word take, we would use V2 for it. And we would use V3 for the past participle form taken during this particular chapter. So let's take a look at our first tense, which is the simple present tense. So when do we use simple present tense? We use the simple present tense to state facts or to state habits. So we use simple present tense when we talk about nothing but the general truth. So now let's look at the formulation of the simple present tense. I play tennis. So here I is the subject, play is the base form of the verb, that is V1, and tennis, that is the object. Now let's look at the simple present tense using the other pronouns. I play tennis. You play tennis. He, she plays tennis. We use S here as it is the third person singular pronoun, he or she. Then we come to we play tennis. Then they play tennis. So simple. The formulation is the subject plus base form of the verb plus object. Now let's look at the few example sentences to understand simple present better. The first sentence is I live in India. So when I say I live in India, I am stating a fact that I am a permanent resident of India. Let's look at the second sentence. Sun rises in the east. Now, sun rises in the east, it's a fact, and therefore we use the simple present tense. Let's look at the next sentence. I usually shop on Saturdays. So this becomes a habit. So we saw that we use simple present tense, live, rises, shop when we talk about facts and habits. Let's look at this sentence. BAPS Swaminarayan Vidya Mandir is producing quality education. So, is this particular sentence in the simple present tense? Yes? No? You got it right. It is not in simple present tense. So, what does this sentence exactly mean? This sentence means that BAPS is producing quality education just temporarily, not permanently. We are not stating a fact here. But if we want to state a fact, if you want to say that BAPS produces quality education, then, well, I've given away the answer to you. But it would be BAPS Swaminarayan Vidya Mandir produces quality education. So, this particular sentence would mean that BAPS has been producing quality education, is producing quality education, and will be producing quality education. So this is a fact, and that is how we use the simple present tense. Let's take a look at the timeline now. So this is our timeline here. This is the past, this is the now that is present, and this is the future. Let's understand simple present on the timeline. So it's always about facts, right? So the timeline of simple present is very simple. So the events that has taken place is true in the past, in the present, and in the future. Like the example that we just saw. The sun rises in the east. The sun used to rise in the east in the past, in the present, and will always rise in the east, even in the future. So it becomes a fact. Thus, it is simple present tense. So our next tense is present continuous tense. Now, have you ever thought when do we use the present continuous tense? Well, we use it when we are talking about actions in progress, or when we are talking about temporary situations, or when we want to focus on things that are happening now. So, this is when we use the present continuous tense. When we are talking about actions in progress, actions that are happening now, or temporary situations. First, let's start with the formulation of the present continuous tense. So now, let's look at the first sentence, which is I am playing tennis. So, I is a subject here plus to be verb plus V1 plus ing plus object. So, I am playing tennis, you are playing tennis, he or she is playing tennis, we are playing tennis, you are playing tennis, they are playing tennis. So now, let's understand the usage of present continuous tense with help of few examples. The first example is I am living in Spain. What does this sentence mean? It means that I am living in Spain today, but I might move to London tomorrow. So it's talking about a temporary situation. I suppose in the present or the simple present tense, when we use I live in Spain, it means that I am a permanent resident of Spain and I have no plans moving out anytime soon. But in this sentence, it's talking about a temporary situation. Let's look at the second sentence. I am thinking Mary is a foreigner. Is this sentence right? Well, it's not, because there are some verbs that we cannot use in the continuous form, and think is one of them. So this sentence should be I think Mary is a foreigner. Similarly, other verbs like hear, smell, see, love, hate, these are some of the verbs that we don't use in the continuous tense. So I won't say I am smelling this or. I would use this smells bad. I am not going to say I am smelling bad. Or if I say, for example, if I see my friend Navya at the station, I would say I can see you, not I am seeing you. Similarly, if I want to say I love my parents and friends, I wouldn't say I am loving my parents and friends. So, some of the words are not used in the continuous form, and this should be remembered as it is an important rule. Now, let's look at the next sentence. Look, it's snowing. So that means that it's snowing, so this denotes that it's happening now. So the present continuous tense talks about right now, happening now. It may have started in the past, but I'm talking about it right now. That is happening right now. And it may continue in the future, but not for long. So basically, we use the present continuous tense to talk about situations right now, about temporary situations, about actions in progress currently.